All right, guys. Good Sunday afternoon to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I just got done watching Ring of Honor's Global Wars pay-per-view which was on last night. I worked, so I didn't get to watch it live. And this is one of the, I haven't watched much of Ring of Honor as of late. Um, but by watching this pay-per-view and basing my opinion on this pay-per-view, I'd have to say right now that Ring of Honor is probably the second best promotion in the world of professional wrestling right now. Nothing being taken away from TNA. I love TNA. Um, but Ring of Honor had 10 matches at this pay-per-view, and every single match delivered. All the matches were exciting, and it was capped by a great main event with Adam Cole, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, facing the challenger Kevin Steen there in Toronto, Canada, where Steen comes from Canada, and he won his very first Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title a couple years ago in Toronto. Um, super, super pay-per-view. We saw AJ Styles tag up with Carl Anderson. Styles, the gosh, there's just so much stuff. Sometimes he's the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and his tag team partner Carl Anderson is one half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and he had a match with Kazuki Okada and Geto, and it was great. I mean, it was phenomenal, to put it in words. Um, there was a lot of showcasing of the Japanese wrestlers on this card. I like maybe three or four matches. And if you haven't seen any of these guys from Japanese wrestling, oh my, they are just totally awesome. Everybody I watched on this pay-per-view were just great. It was really great. And one of the matches I really was interested in, which I thought was, you know, an excellent match, was Roderick Strong against Cedric Alexander. Now, Strong's been around in Ring of Honor for quite some time, and based on what I've read about him in the past, he's one of these guys that no matter whether he wins or loses, he is just phenomenal in his matches. He's one of these guys that's exciting, and any match that you ever watch him in, you'll never be disappointed. And I wasn't disappointed in this match either. It was just, it was a great match. Um, and it was just one of those pay-per-views that just delivered from very beginning to the very end. And we don't, how often do we really ever see this? I mean, it was great. Um, the pay-per-view did start off with Michael Bennett, who was accompanied by Maria Kanellis. Everybody knows Maria. She used to be in the WWE. And he was going up against uh, his opponent, ACH. Um, Bennett had having a bad knee, so to speak. ACH was sort of like targeting that knee throughout the match, and there was numerous times that either one of these guys could have won this match, but ACH was hurting a little bit. Apparently, he's more of a high flyer, but he's kept it on ground level in the ring. He did leap out of the ring on one or two occasions, but you know, a very, very good match, and it ended up with Bennett getting a roll up for the pin, but an excellent match. But what my basis on this video is, for those of you that have not seen this pay-per-view, I'm going to put a link in the description box to where there is like 4 or 5 different places that you can actually access this pay-per-view, and they have it in like parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, or whatever. So you can watch it one one section at a time because with Ring of Honor they do have an intermission. There was uh, around the intermission time there was a lot of promos, which a lot of it was about Kevin Steen and but getting to Kevin Steen, his match with Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title was like phenomenal. It was it was great. This match was a long match, and if anyone's never watched Adam Cole or Kevin Steen, you're missing out on something. Uh, each one of these individually, you know, they are just great stars in Ring of Honor, and this this main event was phenomenal. I didn't time it, but it was a pretty long match, and there was so many different occasions for either one of these guys to win this match. I mean, I thought for a moment that Kevin Steen was going to end up taking the title away from Adam Cole. It wasn't to be. I mean, they beat the hell out of each other, and you watch Ring of Honor, you're watching some really good wrestling. I was really happy. I asked my nephew to get me the link to watch it, yesterday while I was at work. So I didn't watch it when I got home last night. I was too busy watching everybody's videos. But so I decided to watch it today, and it kept me captivated. It really did, and I'm looking forward to next week with their next pay-per-view at the I believe it's in the Manhattan Ballroom in New York City, and it's I think it's going to be awesome. So I know I'm working next Saturday, I believe, during the day, early morning to probably like maybe 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So I should be out on time to watch this pay-per-view live, and I'm really looking forward to it. So again, I'm going to put a link in the description box. If you haven't watched this pay-per-view, check it out. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go through, all the matches for people that, didn't see it, don't know the results, and maybe want to check it out. And it's better off watching something when you don't know what the ending's going to be. I did give you about the main event, which was, you know, probably the big thing, and about AJ Styles. But I'll be honest with you, AJ Styles wasn't a very popular guy up there in Canada, and you know, but if you watch this pay-per-view, you'll pretty much understand, you know, the the justification of why people dislike this person or they like this person, especially if you're not familiar too much with Ring of Honor, which I myself, I try to watch things here and there, and a lot of times I don't have the time, but I did make the time today because I saw a review by Peter Gilmore, Killer Demons 669, and he said the show was great. He gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and I concur with that. I mean, it was just totally awesome. So you get the opportunity, check it out, and you know, you may become a fan like I am. So give it an opportunity, guys. It was really worth watching. We'll see y'all next time. This is the Iceman. Have yourself a great Sunday.